To create misery is to ignore your desires until you feel completely numb. To get back up, to prove to yourself that the war outside of you is to further pursue you into the warrior that is in your blood. Men are scared in today's society. Scared of the opinion of the outside world, showing them their inner projection to the perception they are programming themselves to be, to become. Is it time to question yourself? To question where you have not shown up for your success? You're gonna fall. You're gonna be alone and isolated and misunderstood until you are relentless in overcoming the mind. It's you versus you. To be a man that puts blame on the outside world is a weakened man. For the outside world is your friend, your alliance, to become the master of overcoming depletion that has been programmed into the masculinity on this world today that has forgotten perseverance, that has forgotten strength, courage, and bravery. To be determined for your growth, determined in the seasons you see no change. For you do not look outside of yourself for change. You are the change. So you see the outside world in a new way that shows you the mirror image of what you are. Who are you? How do you speak to yourself? Do you allow a thought to get in the way of who you're destined to become? Really? A thought in the way of your destiny? It's easy to sit back, to allow yourself to go on autopilot, to be safe in the voids that you have given space to flourish yourself in a way that is manifested today. If you are not doing something each and every day to better yourself as a man, to work towards something that is outside of yourself and your weakened concept, you allow your weakened mind to be the very seed of your success that has been needed within you to be broken open. The seed has a tree within it. Where are you watering your seeds? Is it of thoughts that will sustain you to the man you are ready to become? Or are you so used to becoming dehydrated and constantly overflowing your energy towards thoughts that are meant to keep you rooted in a belief system that is not serving you? Who is here to serve you? You're here to serve yourself. If you're allowing your mind to control you, you will forever be a slave to your own comfortability. Now you have one life. And what are you doing in this one life? Look at your actions. Look at your habits. Listen to your self-talk. Listen to your self-talk. How are you speaking to yourself? The moments where you're at your lowest, is that when you hit yourself across the head and actually believe you're deserving of it? Or is it at the point you're at your lowest, you feel the fire underneath you move you? You feel the fire underneath you move you. Move you fast, move you through the very pain of your past, to not allow you to suffer and burn. The phoenix is waiting for you to transform your pain into your magnificence as a man. Men have been disconnected to the warrior spirit that knows of pain, that knows of getting up when the last thing he wants to do is get up, but doing it anyways. There is an energy that is far beyond a thought, far beyond a concept, far beyond a perception, that is allowing the outside world to reflect onto him what he is believing. What are you believing today? What do you give up today? And maybe the only thing left to give up is the remains of yourself that have been watered down, broken, silenced. Is there an uproar of anger, rage, passion that stems from not wanting to be ordinary? Are you done falling into the ordinary pile that most men are walking around in? Going to the 9-to-5, coming back home, turning on a porn site to numb himself further in a detriment to who he is as a man. You can still go to that 9-to-5, motivated, determined that you're destined for success, destined for something greater than what you've been programmed to believe. Work on your self-concept to the point where you believe in it. Talk to yourself in a way that actually moves you to greatness. Don't expect to change when you yourself have not changed at all. Stop sitting in your comfortability. I don't care what it takes. If it's a cold shower every morning to wake you up from your own despair. If it's going for a run at 6 a.m. to run past the thoughts that are racing through your head when you wake up. Something that pushes you outside of the confines of your own mind. Break yourself. Break yourself open. And maybe that's all that's left. The next breaking point can be one that creates the point of your life where you get to see what is possible. Being misunderstood, being judged, being fearful is a part of life. But where we get it wrong is by staying in those emotions, by acting upon our feelings. For our feelings are alliances telling us when it's time to move. Your fear is telling you it's time to move. Time to move into your greatness. Time to move into your purpose. Time to move into your success. So why aren't you moving? Why are you sitting in your fear? Why are you shaking hands with fear? Fear is only your friend when you place value upon it. If not, it's a detriment, and it will always show up to tell you, turn the other cheek, to show you contrast of the bleak life perhaps you're living in, to motivate you further, inspire you to your greatness. Don't expect this world to favor you in a mindset catered in a way that allows you to remain small and blended in with the crowd. All it takes is getting up when you're used to staying down. All it takes is one single habit change, showing to yourself that you're ready, that you have trust inside of yourself. I want our men to succeed. I want purpose to be invoked through our men at an early age, that they're here for greatness. For when men awaken back inside of their greatness, we get women to become in feminine power that needs a masculine frame to be contained in for her to be safe. This is for a reason that is higher than what we have been programmed to believe. We all know why we're here. We are just arrogant to our worth. We are arrogant to what we are deserving of. We are arrogant to believing in who God created us to be. So turn the other cheek. Create a new storyline for yourself and show up as the character you assign. But be cautious of who you assign yourself to. If it's a character that is weak, that is controlled by the mind, that doesn't believe in miracles, doesn't believe in greatness and success, you will always be that character wishing, hoping, and waiting. A man doesn't wait. He does. He perseveres when nothing seems to change. He makes the change. He makes the way that maybe people don't understand, but he goes down it anyways because he believes in his vision. For when a man believes in his vision and it is backed by action, it must be. And the only thing that deters him off his path is the ignorance to believe otherwise. Wake up. Take control over your mind. Because if you don't, no one else will. It starts with a choice that develops you into a pattern, into a new way of perceiving yourself. For you have shown yourself that you have your best interest, even on the days you think otherwise. You do what's best for your highest self and not for the self that believes in familiarity. You show that part. Success by embracing your ability to believe in otherwise. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.